Lynn, thank you. So why are you seeing headlines then about critical race theory in Georgia? This concept has been around for decades. It seeks to understand and address inequality and racism in the United States by recognizing systemic racism is part of American society and challenges beliefs allowing it to flourish. Republicans in other states are attempting to ban the theory from being taught in school. A state representative here in Georgia said he plans to draft a bill to do the same. In some ways, CRT has become a catch-all for any type of education involving race in public schools, with programs aimed at encouraging diversity and inclusion coming under attack. Tonight, the head of the Georgia Association for Educators is calling the Board of Education's resolution a, quote, unnecessary political overreaction.